It's coming down nicely, should be 95 kilos in a month's time, maybe even less. Starting a Friday with protein yogurt, a couple of bananas and a coffee. Load up with some cheesy scrambled eggs for lunch. So it's Friday evening and we're having another rest day. I've been doing 2 days training, 1 day off for the last week or so, and it seems to be working all right for us. Seem to be feeling a bit more pain in the muscles in between sessions and on a daily basis, and might be to do with like eating a bit less as well, because obviously I'm in a bit of a deficit. So I've dropped about best part of like 2 kilos or so in the last few weeks, because I think when I was saying I needed to start to cut a bit more. I mean, I don't need to, but I just don't like carrying excess weight because it just, I don't know, it's just going to slow you down, and it's just more to carry on the night and stuff like that. It's just a little bit around the gut, really. It could be just due to eating a bit less that I'm not feeling quite as sharp in the muscles and stuff. So yeah, we're doing 2 days training, 1 day off. So rest day today, back to training tomorrow, and then back training Sunday. So I was just looking at the boxing for tomorrow night. Could go through a few predictions. Joseph Parker, Martin Bicole. I'm actually gutted. Daniel Dubois pulled out. I was really looking forward. That would have been probably my favourite fight of the night in terms of excitement. I also thought that Joseph Parker was going to win. Don't know, I just think he's a more rounded fighter. He's someone I do actually watch quite a lot of and follow, and you know what, I actually even watch some of his stuff on YouTube, and he's got some entertaining shorts, so you should go check them out. He just does little skits of films and stuff, but no, he's a good all-rounded boxer. I remember watching him when he fought Anthony Joshua and a few other fights, a few years ago, and he was a bit hit and miss at one point, but he was also in his kind of mid-20s in a few of them, and sometimes, the attitude can be a bit temperamental, figuring out what works and what doesn't work in training. So, yeah, so I think Parker's very good. I think he's very rounded, he's powerful, he's fit, he can box. He's got good footwork, he's got good ring IQ, intelligence. So, yeah, I mean, Martin Bicole, obviously, there's been loads of hype around him recently. Obviously, seems like an absolute powerhouse of a puncher, but I'd question his fitness. I remember when he leaked sparring footage fighting Joe Joyce. He was giving Joyce a bit of a hiding in that footage, but then Joyce's team released some footage of Bicole throwing up afterwards. So whether that's due to getting caught by a gut shot or, not maybe being that fit and, gassing himself out is to be seen. But like I said, I think Bicole, and again, that's the other thing as well with sparring, is like you shouldn't really be trying to knock each other out, because he says he's knocked out AJ, knocked out Usyk, knocked out Joyce, but I mean, you're not going to be getting very good work done if this guy's just trying to knock your lights out. But like I said, Joseph Parker, he's fought big hitters. He's fought Anthony Joshua. He's fought Wilder recently, beat him. He's fought Zhang, another massive hitter. So will he beat Bicole? I think so. Can Bicole catch him early on? Potentially. But I think, Parker's got the ability to get back up again. And if I'm perfectly honest, if it goes on past three or four rounds, I would be very, very, very confident that Parker's going to win it, if not stop it. Get a finish from Bicole. And then for the main event, Beterbiev Bivol. I actually thought Bivol won the first fight. I mean, I can see why people thought why it was given to Beterbiev, because obviously he was always on the front foot, always putting the pressure on Bivol. But watching it myself, I didn't really think Beterbiev landed a lot of clean shots on Bivol. And Bivol seemed to defend well, move around the ring well, never really got cornered. I would have said he landed the cleaner punches and also the better looking punches, like slightly better combinations and stuff. Beterbiev obviously was kind of putting the pressure on, maybe after rounds 3 and 4 for, most of the fight. But again, like, Bivol did good. And I think even like look at, if I can remember the punch stats, I think Bivol significantly outlanded Beterbiev. So yeah, you're looking at, nice defense, more shots landed, percentage-wise. And then, nice looking combinations. I personally thought Bivol did it then. But like I said, you can't really argue with it. There was no robbery or nothing like that. But going into this one, I'm going to say Bivol, just because I think he might be able to extract a little bit more out of himself compared to what Beterbiev can do. I know, like, Beterbiev, he's very good going forward. He's very good defensively. Very close to being a flawless fighter. But if there was one or two little weaknesses, one of them would be that if you can land a shot on him, like, counter punch him, there's always a split second where he seems to just pause ever so slightly rather than, maybe stepping away instantly or just changing the angle or moving his head off the centre line. Sometimes he can land a shot and for a little split second he can get a little bit flustered. And if Bivol can figure out his timing and maybe, work on, changing an angle, getting a few more shots off, then he might have a bit of success with that. Again, you've got the ages of them, so Bivol's, 33, 34? Better be, he's 40? No, he's got to be 40 at this point in time. I feel like I've been thinking he's on the brink of turning 40 for a couple of years now. But yeah, I'd say Bivol to win, Parker to win, Shiraz to win, Caballel to win, Ortiz versus Madrimov, I really can't say. Callum Smith, you'd think Shakur Stevenson, but, fair play to Josh Padley for taking it late, and, if he can go out and give a good account for himself, and you never know, stranger things in boxing have happened, so, yeah, but it should be a good one still.